Basketball season starts this week, and while the season officially started last night, most games tip off on Friday night, men's and women's, and today we talk about the Youngstown State Lady Penguins. They open their season Friday night, 6:30 at West Virginia. We're joined by the Horizon League Preseason Player of the Year, junior Brandi Brown. Brandi, thank you so much for joining us, and my first question would be, it was one of the closest races we've ever seen from a voting standpoint. You end up being Preseason Player of the Year by one vote. What was your reaction like to not just getting the honor, but hearing how close it came down?
I was pretty excited. I was shocked. I know there are a lot of great players in the conference that we could have all been Preseason Player of the Year, but I was really surprised and shocked, and I'm thankful for the honor, and I hope that I still have it at the end of the year.
Yeah, it's almost harder to play with the expectations of now being the Preseason Player of the Year, but much deserved with what your scoring output was from your freshman season to last year, almost 9 points, or 9 points higher than what you were in that freshman year. How have you grown as a player from freshman year to last year, and now you think in your off season to live up to the expectations of now being the Preseason Player of the Year?
I think that my game has developed as far as me not playing so much with my back to the basket and being really able to expand and face up towards the basket. I think that's changed with the new offense that we have. And I also think that I'm a smarter player in terms of, just numbers and how basketball works and things that I never thought of before that really play like a really big role in understanding the game of basketball and things like that.
You mentioned the different style of play and what Coach Bolden has brought into that system, different coach change from your freshman year to your sophomore year and running that sort of spread motion offense. What was that like transitioning from being your freshman year a dominant low post presence to having him come in and really take advantage of your athleticism and mix it up? Describe that transition, and was it something that you were excited to do or maybe a little apprehensive at making that change?
I think that it was all a learning experience. It wasn't really something that I was really scared of. I was just really open to learning, and I just want to be the best player that I can be to help this team win. So I was just really open to understanding and becoming just a better teammate and a better player under this new coaching style. I think that it took a lot of focus and a lot of mental thinking. So that's one way that I think that I've grown as well, and that's an experience or a challenge that I also had to overcome as well.
Well, I think it's interesting that we're talking about you today as a basketball player, because is it true that you didn't even expect to play basketball in college when you left high school?
Yes, that is true. It wasn't really something that I had really focused on, something that I really wanted to do, but when it came down to it, my parents and just the people around me that really supported me told me that this is a gift that I have and that I should really take advantage of it and use it. So, I'm glad I'm here. I'm happy I'm here, and I'm thankful.
All right. So you're from Pomona, California. You don't think you're going to play basketball in college. You end up playing basketball in college and, of all places, Youngstown, Ohio. Describe your journey to get from where you were to make that choice and end up playing for the Penguins.
Well, like I said, I've been going back and forth about the decision about playing in college or not. But we had a tournament, and one of the teams we were playing, there was a girl on the team, and she was being recruited by Youngstown State under the previous coaching staff. And the coaching staff, the coach that was there that was recruiting the other players, he ended up looking at me and deciding to recruit me, and things just took off from there. And now I'm here, and It's been a challenge. There have been challenges, especially with me being so far away from home, and just the weather changes and different things like that as far as the change from Youngstown to California. But I really do think that my teammates support me, and I have a great support system over here, and I'm happy to be here.
You mentioned the challenges. Let's talk about the challenges on the court. And we've talked about you individually, but for your team this year, 6 wins last year, 4 in the Horizon League. To some, that might be considered a disappointment, but given what had happened your freshman season, not winning a game, how have you seen this team grow, and what has been your sort of reaction to being with your teammates and having individual success, but trying to translate that to team success as now you become an upperclassman?
I think I've seen us grow mentally in some areas. I think that we're getting mentally tougher. I think that our attitude isn't just we want to win. It's we know what it takes to win. We know it takes hard work to win. We know it takes focus every day of practice and every full weeks of practices to win games, not just 30 minutes or 45 minutes of practice. We understand, and I think that's how we've grown mentally, just our understanding of what it takes to win and how hard we have to work. We know how hard we have to work to win.
All right, so you know the hard work, you know the mental preparation that needs to go into it. X's and O's and wins and losses, what is it going to take to win at the highest level in the Horizon League this year?
To win at the highest level this year in the Horizon League, we have to come out fighting every single night. I think we have to, every game we have a game plan, and our coaches really prepare us, and whatever they tell us to do to win, those are the things that we need to do to execute. And if we don't do those things, then we have to do those things in order for us to win.
Final question for you. You've got West Virginia on Friday. You start with 3 away from home. What do you want to see from your teammates and this team to start this season?
I want to see us come out hungry, come out ready to just work hard and do what it takes to win. I think we understand that, there's going to be challenges. There's going to be things aren't always going to go right, but I think it's a team that works through those things that don't go right. The team that does that, that's a team that's going to win. And we want to be that team that works through our difficulties and works through our obstacles and pushes through those things to just win our games.
Brandi, congratulations on being named Preseason Player of the Year. I know the individual honors are great, but more importantly, we'll be going out and having some success this year with the Penguins. Best of luck starting on Friday, and hope we catch up with you the rest of the season.
Thank you.
And everybody at home, keep in mind you can watch that game on Friday night, Penguins and Mountaineers, 6:30. It'll be on ESPN3.